Hey guys, I'm Rogan and this is my rant. We believe in the diversity of thought here on this channel. Today I'm going to be talking about a short story that happened to me this week and then relating it to a bigger concept. So that's the topic of this video. I apologize for being away for a little bit. Like I had a really nasty chest cold. It really did me in. I had a lot, very low energy, so I couldn't really be really creative and animated and active on the channel. But I'm back, baby. I am back. So, um, so what I'm going to be talking about is I reconnected with one of my old video games that I used to play a lot when I was younger, and I'm going to relate it to kind of like modern day and like kind of like living your life like a video game. And I've seen this topic covered in different YouTube videos, and I thought it was an interesting topic to talk about. So I've been playing Assassin's Creed 2 the past few days, and I fell in love again with the game. It's just such a fun game. I'm planning on replaying the Ezio trilogy all the way through, little by little as time goes on. But it's not really that hard of a game. Like once you get the hang of it, but it's a really fun game. I'm sure a lot of people know the Assassin's Creed series. It's a very popular game series. But I was having a lot of fun playing it, and the missions were fun. The story, the cutscenes, they just bring back so many cool memories and fun times playing with it and stuff like that. And it got me thinking, it's like the way I approach life is different than how I approached life when like in my early 20s versus I'm entering my late 20s is more of like, a lot of people say on the internet like, "Oh, if you're not good at a game, just get good." Well, as you level up in life, you can like level up like a video game. Like if a video game is challenging, you have to figure out a pattern or figure out how to beat the challenge. Like video games, I used to play a lot of them. I don't play them as much anymore because I have a lot more things occupying my time. But I'm setting a little time aside here or there, like the past week, to play it, and it's brought me a lot of joy, a lot of excitement, a lot of like laughs and fun and stuff like that. And I'm applying it, like I'm rediscovering this topic of like live your life like a video game. Like if something's challenging in a video game, you keep playing because it's really fun. It's like it's a time sink. A lot of people call video games a waste of time or like a time waster. Kind of like if you watch TV for a long time or watch YouTube or whatever. There's a lot of things that waste your time or whatever, but it's not really a waste of time if you really enjoy it and you get some stuff done that you need to get done, right? But if something is hard, like when you're playing a video game, you see it as really fun. So you're like, oh, well, I got to beat this, even if it takes a long time to beat it, like three, four, five, six, seven tries. I mean, I know Elden Ring just came out, and that game's like really difficult. But I've watched videos about it how they've made the game slightly more accessible, but still very difficult. But Assassin's Creed isn't like a very difficult game, not on that level of like the Dark Souls games. But like my main point is like you're having fun in the game. You want to beat it. You want to get to the next mission. You want to see the next cutscene. You want to get the next weapon upgrade in the game. But sometimes people it's like, oh, life is so hard. And it's like, yeah, life is hard. But I mean, I see life is very similar to a video game. Like you can take things that you learn from a video game and apply it to your real life. Being like, well, life is challenging. It is, but like if you approach it with a positive attitude and it's like, oh, well, it's fun to overcome this obstacle, or it's like, I just got to keep trying. And then like you'll get that satisfaction. But once you come to that next obstacle in life, then there's going to be the next one you have to overcome. And that might take you a little while to do that. Everyone is different. Like some people are really good at like Dark Souls or Elden Ring, and they have a much easier time doing it because they're better at it. And some people it takes longer. It's not like life is not a race. I mean, I'm definitely not the fastest when it comes to a lot of things in life. Some of my friends have done things before I did, but like that's like I feel like when you're younger, that's not like when you're younger, that's more you hold that more dear to your heart, like it's more important to you. But as you get older, you kind of you worry less and you care less. And I feel that you can take a lot from having a fun experience with the game and then carry it over to like your personal life, like your social skills, your career, being productive, or focusing like having fun with other hobbies, or like maybe developing them into a business. Your ability to date and like establish meaningful connections with women or men or whatever tickles your fancy. I'm a big supporter of everybody out there. I it's great when you find someone. So there's a lot of things that you can take from a video game if you just have that same energy, if you can put that same focus, and it's like, but we put that into it because like we're having fun. It's like dopamine. We're getting this dopamine hit because it's a really fun experience. But if you can apply that to life and like see life like you see a video game, like it doesn't have to be Assassin's Creed. Obviously, there's so many different video games that you can pick. There's so many out there, but like just think about how fun you have with a game, and then just like be like, oh well, this stuff in my real life is really challenging, but it's similar to how it was challenging in the video game, but I just pushed through it because it was fun. If you apply that same logic, you'll gamify life, and then life will become, it life is still hard, obviously, but you'll have a better time navigating through it because you'll be like, oh wow, you'll feel accomplished. Like you feel accomplished in a video game, a small little accomplishment, but you can scale it up to something that's like bigger in the real world. I think you know what I'm saying. So that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy the video, I want you to hit that like button. And if you didn't like the content, if you didn't like my face, my topic, or my shirt, just remember to smash that dislike button. It gives me a chance to improve, make better content, make more content, and then just get better overall with what I'm doing. All right, guys, have a great rest of the day. And make sure you hit that subscribe button. It is free. And that notification bell. It might work, it might not. I'd love to hear what you have to say in the comment section down below. I really like reading them. I appreciate all the love and support on the channel. Thanks so much. Have a great rest of the day.